Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do a reading for you. I just said I would come back and do a reading for you because I kind of got ripped off last week, right? I ran out of time and energy and I wasn't able to do a reading. So I'm here to give you one extra reading this week. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, Cancer? Thank you so much for coming here and clicking here. I do appreciate you. Let's get some Cancer energy, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or maybe just watching on behalf of a Cancer or as a cross watcher, right? All right, here we go. If you're interested, Cancer, just please know that if you book before midnight tonight, you will get 15% off any of my readings, which begin at $40. And please go into the description, look for the yellow dot. It'll give you the code that you need to take to Wizio to get your discount. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer, please. And Cancer, this is just for like right now. Yep, it's just for this week. Not going to time or date it. Here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. What's the most important thing? The Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, it's going to be possibly you're dealing with someone who has air in the chart, like Aquarius. And the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles for you could be children. That could be for some of you if you have a couple of kids. Other than that, I feel like when I look at the star, it's always about healing and connection and having hope. Hope that there is going to be some type of communication, Page of Swords, and that maybe we can materialize something from that. It feels like there was an ending here. Yeah, that possibly there was an ending with someone who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Doesn't have to be, but the Queen of Wands is someone that you are incredibly attracted to. Someone who is very attracted to you as well. But this person is someone I think that you admire because they are forged through fire. This person is kind of a badass. The Queen of Wands is. She will just do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. She's sort of been practicing world domination for a while. And that's what it feels like. It feels like it could have something to do with somebody who is the Queen of Swords. So you're holding back. It feels like you already know that you're in love, that you have love for this person. They could be someone who is an air sign, could be Pisces as well in the chart. I think that also this person makes you feel young again, or makes you feel, maybe they stretch you in ways that you don't usually stretch yourself. This person, I feel, is someone who really does their best to really get to know you. And I feel as though this person really did their best to get to know you in order to be able to create the Two of Cups. I don't think that it was created, though. Like, I think it was, but I don't think that we're participating in it right now, is what I want to say. I feel like there is love, or somebody fell in love, either you did or they did, but it could have been both of you because the stars here. There could be some sort of a heart tie, or feeling like there's a really deep connection here. The Hanged One in the reverse to me is a revelation. I've come to the idea of, I've thought about it long enough, and I feel like whatever's coming off the end of that card is what the thoughts are. And it feels as though someone has reached a decision about the Page of Pentacles. I need to ask somebody out, or I need to make this materialize here. I need to make it so. I need to plant the pentacle. Yeah. It feels like you've been watching somebody possibly. And as you've been watching this person, I feel like you've been trying to come to a conclusion about what to do next. I think what you're going to do next is you're going to offer something, whether it's like, hey, can we go for a coffee? Can I meet you somewhere? It's going to be something quite small, I believe, just an opening of the door, because I feel like you've come to a realization of something here. I think it has to do with love. Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Thank you. We've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Five of Wands. So there's a lot of lack here. I feel like there is a connection spiritually here. Two people are connected by some type of heartstring. I think that you have hope that if you decide you want to send a message of some type with the Page of Swords, I think you want to release the messenger and talk about feelings. I feel like you have feelings for someone and you've come to the realization that you really do want to reach out to them. Although I feel like we're in a lot of lack here when it comes to this connection. We have 5 and 5, right? Now, for me, more than 1 5 means really quick change is coming. But 5 and 2 is 7, which means you're feeling really overwhelmed at the type of connection you've realized this is. Because I feel like we're dealing in energies that are really connected energetically. If you don't believe it spiritually, you have to believe in energy. Energy is science, and science is a thing, right? It feels like you are in regret. You feel like you have missed an opportunity with someone who is your star, or someone who gets a lot of attention, possibly. We have the 5 wands here. So you're in indecision, beating yourself up about it. It feels like you have regret. And that's why it's taken you so long to come to this conclusion or this aha moment that you're having in the Hanged energy here. King of Wands. Yeah, it's time to get up and take some action. 5 wands and 1 is 6. You want victory here. It feels like, the 6 wands is what I'm talking about. That is victory after the fight. Maybe you've been fighting with yourself emotionally about what to do here, and your intuition is telling you got to come to a consensus here of what you're going to do. Regardless of whether it's just short communication or small communication or a really small offer, I feel like the King of Wands is here to say, come on, you got to take action. You got to get up and get what it is that you want, because the king is very passionate about the things the king is very passionate about. And if you have enough passion for the situation, Cancer, then you should get up and do it. The King of Wands, though, is also someone who's going to go in for the passion first. So you might want to be tested in the waters about passion, right? You might be a very passionate person. And you must know that those things are in order before you get into a relationship. That's who the King of Wands is. We've got the 8 of Swords here, okay? So regret over the situation of this person you're connected to. Now you feel like you have love feelings for them. But feeling in the 5 of Wands, beating yourself up, going to the 6, yeah, I want victory. It's time for me to find my place, find my way home. But I'm up in my head. I can't move. Cancer, that's you. Under the surface, it always comes down to your swords, my friend, because you're smarter than the average bear, and you spend a lot of time in your head, even though you are not an air sign. Ten of Pentacles. So it almost feels like you're like, what's at risk here? Why does it look too good to be true? There has to be a risk here. You're overthinking moving forward because you're beating yourself up about maybe there's more competition than I think, right? 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. What am I thinking? This looks great from a distance. It looks like a long-term relationship, but I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can be the king. I don't know if I want to be the king. Four of Cups. So somebody here has offered someone else an opportunity of emotional connection, and it was turned down. And as such, we sit in the 4 of Cups, right? We don't, you're kind of bored. I haven't been dating, don't really see anybody, because you're thinking about the 10 Pentacles. You're thinking about the long-term relationship that you could have had back here, it feels like. Chariot, you gotta move. If you want the victory, you got to move. It's up to you. Tell me why the star is here with the 2 cups. Tell me about the star and the 2 cups. With the 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. So there was reciprocity at one point here. But I think while there was reciprocity, we were struggling with communication because somebody was juggling other people here or other responsibilities, their pentacles. So it could be worldly responsibilities like family and money and trying to work and, but there was reciprocity here at one point until one of you began a lot of juggling. But the Queen of Swords here, and then somebody spoke up and said, I'm not cool with this. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is the one that's always going to speak up because she's a divorcee. She's learned that she's got to speak for herself. So I feel like, it feels like the Queen speaks up and says, hello, you got to quit juggling so many things. I'm over here. You could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You don't have to be. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of a conversation that takes place here. A very harsh, very factual, very honest communication. And then there is silence. Okay, so that makes sense more of what's going on over here. It feels like there's complete silence. Somebody just kind of says to you whatever they're going to say. And then there's silence. Because the High Priestess, that's who she is. She is someone who is usually going inward, and so she's not really outwardly saying anything, and it puts you in the Nine of Swords, I feel. So I think that's where you stay, in the Nine of Swords until now, where you've decided that maybe you're going to try and find the sheer bravery, which is the Chariot, right? The sheer bravery for the victory, I feel. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, what's the outcome? The outcome is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Somebody picks you, or you pick somebody. The Queen of Pentacles, possibly, and the Lover. So you have decided, and you pick the Queen of Pentacles as the lover. It feels like you had a choice, so maybe a choice between two. But I feel like the outcome is saying that the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is a person who is your person. Yeah. And that the Seven of Cups in the reverse is always, I'm no longer feeling overwhelmed with opportunities or options. I'm no longer feeling overwhelmed about making a decision. I choose you. I feel like you choose the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Cups because you think this person is your soulmate. Or you two have cultivated some type of friendship that has, been built over time. That might be why it bothers you so much. Yeah, there was an ending with the soulmate or the friend of a long while. And then we've got Six of Swords. We moved on. We each moved on to our own Ten of Cups, our own happiness. But there's always been disappointment that you left the Queen of Wands behind, the King of Wands. You see this person as a soulmate, right? All right. Cancer, who are we talking about? Let's get some details. Please give Cancer some details, or the cross watcher, about themselves or about Cancer, to let them know that this is something that may resonate. Who's Cancer's person? Who are we talking about? We've got someone who might have dark eyes. The end of the waiting is near. I feel like the universe is saying it's a go if you want to go. Light eyes. This person could have light eyes or dark eyes. Or maybe one of you has light eyes, one of you have dark eyes. Or maybe one of each, right? So the end of the waiting is near between the light eyes and the dark eyes. End of the waiting is near. Tell me more. So I feel your person is someone who seeks emotion. So they do seek emotion, and that scares you because you're the person who doesn't really usually deal with emotion, right? You want to deal in solid facts. Like you're the one that's great in business. We're just going to keep the emotion out of it, and we're just going to plow forward. I feel like the person who is the younger feminine, possibly, or maybe you are the younger feminine, that person came to you seeking emotions, and it feels like it went awry, like it didn't work, and it feels like it didn't work because you ignored it or you decided it wasn't yours. So we have ones. You might be seeing ones. They do indicate not to give up, that there is abundance and good luck coming to you. Tells you, reminds you of the self and to practice your self-love. You might be seeing ones accordingly. We have someone with Sagittarius or fire energy. They may be a business owner. So your person might be someone who has Sagittarius in the chart, or any fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And this person is probably a business owner. This is someone that you already know. Let's get some advice here for you, Cancer. Let's get some advice for Cancer, please. Advice for Cancer. But fear. So you are expecting the worst. It says afraid of failure. You know, we got you off in the Chariot here, Cancer. There you are, right in the future. And it says you're expecting the worst, afraid of failure, and wasting time on negative thoughts. This could be something that's holding you back. That's what the Five of Wands is. Yeah, you need peace. For sure. You need to practice that. If you want this divine counterpart, I feel that the person that you want to go toward is the divine counterpart, or Chariot wouldn't be here underneath the divine counterpart. I feel like this person, the one you're thinking about, the lover, the one that you feel the universe has sent for you, that's the one we're talking about. Yeah. You think that you may owe an apology, or maybe someone owes an apology to you. I feel that you know that this person is a connection with shared values, and I feel like you're ready to take a leap. Yeah. You're ready to leap right toward it. Take a risk. Stepping into the beauty of the unknown. I think the beauty of the unknown is that you're pretty sure that this person is your Six of Cups, but something came to an end. And I think that you guys moved on and both felt as though the other one had more or better options. Yeah. All right. Got retreat. So time spent alone, reflection on the past, current situations. To me, that's the card that says it is the calm before the storm. And the storm is up to you, Cancer. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. Let's get in the comments and talk to each other. And please, a thumbs up if you could offer that, if you enjoy my content here. Thank you so much for that. And I want to know, where are my Cancers? I want to talk to you. I want to know who you are. I'm out for now. I love you guys. Bye-bye.